spooky nobody asked for.
Welcome to TacoBoat Tuesday, where every first Tuesday of the month we talk about something. It's always something weird, something different, and I'm going to be the host of this something weird, something different. The weird thing of today is fear. Fear of a lot of different things, and we'll talk about some crazy things, some normal things, not so normal things, because one of these fears on this list is definitely one of my fears that I know for sure. So we got fear of me, Jesse. We have Scary Steve.
Yeah, I'm Kyle.
And then Killer Clown for Outer Space. I can't remember what your full thing is.
It's a long name.
I'm Alex. So welcome. All ready to figure out the weirdest and kind of funniest and maybe true fear. It's all up to you what you think is the better or weirdest, however you want to interpret it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so most TacoBoat Tuesdays, we do have a little like stipulation to it too. So there is photophobia where it will pop up. We'll find out. We'll talk about when it gets to that. Where someone could not vote this round, and that'll pop up before we actually vote. All three of us are going to vote, so it's not going to be stalemate after stalemate after stalemate, just in case. You all ready? Any questions, concerns so far?
No, I'm ready to get spooky.
Yeah, this is. I'm already getting chills.
All right, getting chills. Good. All right. I hope nothing weird pops up. We'll find out. Maybe not. All right. So we have two things that we are going to vote on first. Now, I'm not great at like speaking, as you can tell as you watch, that you probably have been told already or seen or heard. See, I'm already muffing up everything. So I have the words and pictures, so we're gonna just like show that, and then we're gonna talk about the word, and I'll say what the fear of it is. So our first one is our fear of long words. So fear of long words.
Do we get bonus points if we try and pronounce it?
If you want to,
Hippopotamonstrosesquippedaliophobia.
Hippopotamonstrosesquippedaliophobia.
Beautiful.
Exactly that. So the fear of long words,
just the irony.
is one of the words. Oh, what is this?
Oh, what's going on?
Spoopy.
Oh my God.
Oh, so spoopy.
It's the ghost cast of Glee.
Hello, I am a ghost.
A musical ghost, right? Like,
I'm here to do stuff for you.
Ooh, what kind of stuff?
Spooky.
What kind of
stuff? What happens is if you summon me, I can make one person at random not be able to vote. Votophobia.
Okay, thank you.
So the votophobia ghost.
Feel that?
Votophobia ghost.
Yep.
Yes.
The second one.
Oh, there we go. I'm back. All right. So the second one, I'm too afraid to say it. That's why I keep freaking out. The fear that the fear of long words is going up against is the fear of peanut butter getting stuck to the roof of your mouth.
Oh man, that's
arachnobootyophobia.
Yep, arachnobootyophobia. How did you know?
Beautiful.
So fear of long words versus the fear of peanut butter. It's up to you if it's the weirdest or whatever you like. What's the best fear between?
Yeah, I guess Alex, we should establish the criteria on like what we're voting on this for. Like, are we doing the one that's like the funniest or the one that's like we could see ourselves being scared of the most.
Criteria schmiteria. I'm just vibing right now. We're going off
I think
vibes.
just the best, like
Whatever.
it's up to you what you
This
think
round
is the
might
best.
be silly, funny, goofy. Next round might be spooky. I don't
There
know.
are a couple.
So
ones that
you're
are
so
pretty
you're
serious.
going for the way to get arguments going. All right. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say the fear of long words is probably the better of the two.
Interesting. Ah, that's scary.
Spoopy.
Oh, God. I don't know. It's a hard one because they're both pretty silly, goofy, funny. I wouldn't say that my girlfriend has like the booty phobia.
The booty,
But, like-
booty everywhere.
She like I feel like it's around the same idea. Like she doesn't like eating mozzarella sticks because like the cheese it can get like stuck in your throat. Like have you ever had like tried to eat like something with the stringy cheese and the stringy cheese like goes down your throat? She's like that. She hates that, and I feel like that's around the same thing. I think that's real.
I do have a quick story about that.
Yeah.
My older brother, when we were younger, we went to Infacino's, which is on Racine. We got extra cheesy deep dish pizza.
Beautiful.
He almost choked and died on that pizza
Yeah.
from the cheese. He
I feel
didn't
like that's
fully
the same
chew it,
type of
got
deal.
stuck
Maybe
in
I'm
there.
wrong. Maybe somebody with arachnophobia can correct me, but so that one's pretty funny. But also, just I like the irony of the fear of long words just being a super long word. I feel like
Like
it's the
17
same.
letters or something. Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember
yeah.
correctly, it's the same. What is that? There's a word for like words that like taco cat that spell frontwards and backwards.
Palindrome.
Palindromes,
Yeah. So there's a fear of palindromes, and I'm pretty sure the fear of palindromes
Yeah.
is also a palindrome. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, not only is it funny, like in just the ironic sense, but it's just like, haha, you have a fear of
Yeah.
long words. Spell the fear of long words for me.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, that's a long
Can't say it.
word.
it's
Can't
got to
say
be
it.
on purpose, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
there's no way we start that word with hippopotamus for some reason. Like
Because it's big. Hippo is a prefix for big.
big. Okay, so why can't it just be hippo? What is
Hippophobia?
word? What is word? Hippo word phobia. Big word
Phonics.
phobia.
No, that's how you pronounce words. Phonics, right? So, all right. So let's give it a vote. So, what we all got? We got fear of long words. I assume you two both are going with that.
I'm going with it.
I'll go with it.
Al and Alex are both going with it. I'll go with it as well because I like that a lot more. Like fear of peanut butter stuck in your mouth. That is a weird fear, but I feel like people are more afraid of the long words
If
thing.
dogs can handle it, humans can handle it.
I just like to imagine like the guy coming up with this word, like the dentist from Little Shop of Horrors, and he's just like, it's just very like sadistical, just like I am going like evil supervillain. Like it was very intentful, and I don't know if that's true, but now it is.
Now, there is one that you did say, the fear of palindromes back and forth. I wish I had that on here. Sadly, that's going to be an honorable mention because that is not on this list. Because you didn't say it earlier. We asked for the list, and you didn't say that one. Come on, man. All right, so next two.
Guys, let's boycott the system. Don't summon the ghost all episode.
Oh,
Fuck
just
that guy.
ignore
Fuck
it.
that
Okay,
ghost.
all right.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh no.
don't you know you're not supposed to anger ghosts?
Yeah.
All right, so our next one is fear of being without your phone. Real fear. Sorry for the pixels. So, or losing your signal. So, fear of without phone. As a teacher, I think this is a real thing for students.
Ugh.
And then fear of ants.
Ugh.
Wow, that just took up the whole screen, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did. Okay, is anybody gonna answer the question of why there's feet?
That's the ghost.
Don't you like feet up there?
Little ghosty feet.
Ghosty feet.
So I completely understand. I completely understand the whole like fear of losing your phone. Like, you know, kids are strapped to their phones. Like, I get it, but I don't like it. That's like, I don't want to, you know, it's a very real thing. I get it's a very real thing.
Yeah.
But like, come on. Like, what? Like, what's a more valid? Not valid because they're both valid, but like, what's like? I look at ants and I'm like, that's spooky, scary. Maybe that's because I don't like I have a
well, hear me
Fear
out.
of like
Hear,
insects.
and stuff. I
He-
don't like insects. Ugh.
hear me out here. Fire ants.
Yeah,
Fire ants are what's swaying me to lean more
Fire
towards the ants.
You hate
ants
fire
could
ants?
cause a direct threat to your life.
I mean,
They could ruin your home.
yeah.
phone
You got
can't cause a
ants. You
direct
see
threat
one
to your
ant, you're
life.
fucked.
You guys, are you gonna die by a phone? Probably not. Without a phone, if you lose your phone, are you gonna die?
Yeah,
Probably not.
you probably need that phone to call 911.
But like indirectly, that's like situation and current. Like ants are just ants, you know.
Okay, all right. So you're both going.
Wow, it got a lot cooler in here.
Wow, ooh,
I fucking-
spoopy.
Why do I do this?
Is there a fear of losing your integrity? All right. I'm gonna say
There is a
I'm-
fear of someone always being behind you, but not on this list.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say ants.
Ants wins it. Fear
I
without
never
fear.
liked that movie anyway.
Everybody, welcome back to our podcast. This is not TacoBoat Tuesday. This is politely agree with everything we all say together.
I'm sure there's something's gonna come up.
Oh, there will.
I usually am the devil's advocate, but right now you're making good points. The next one, I can't believe. Well, the first one, I believe I can say it. The fear of mirrors.
Ugh.
It's just
No.
people don't like looking at mirrors. The other one. This was a Zach input. I'm just gonna spit this out here. And I couldn't find this fear. He says it's the only, he's the only one with this fear. And so I couldn't find a photo. I couldn't find a name to it. It's the fear of high heels. And this is what I found when I Google search fear of high heels.
What? I'm
Did
just
you-
more
did you
curious why
fi-
he's afraid of high.
I don't.
Did you
so
find that on your Facebook friend list, or like where'd you find that?
I just Googled it. So he said it's if I can find it.
Is it like
It's
high
kinda
heels
slow.
in general? Is it fear of wearing high heels?
I think I know.
Yes, spooky ghost.
No,
Tell
no.
us your
What?
wisdom.
Yeah, what do you know?
Zach is afraid of the sound of high heels when you're sitting in a room and you hear click, 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 click.
He states it's like the sound of a Terminator running after you. So
Beautiful.
that's why he has a fear of high heels. Now, if he said he's afraid that's going to go into his eye or something, that would be more plausible. I get it. Like high heels can easily just right in the eye. But
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
pretty
As
interesting.
easily as that happens.
I'm
I
not
mean,
so.
good. Have you seen most horror movies that involve high heels? Oh, wow, it happens.
So when we talk about like phobias, that's like an extreme fear. It's like to an extreme sense. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you I have an extreme fear of mirrors, but I do to a certain extent get it. Mirrors freak me the fuck out. Like what was that movie? There's a movie a couple years ago, a horror movie with mirrors. I will never watch that shit.
I think
Ever.
it's Oculus. I never
Yeah,
saw it.
Yeah.
Oculus is one. Yeah.
Literally mirrors freak, like, you know, like when you start to get a little, I don't want to, like, you don't start to not necessarily hallucinate, but like, you know, you're like either really overtired or like whatever, and you like kind of like imagine things a little bit.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's because your mind, if you're staring in a mirror for long enough, your mind thinks it's supposed to see something, so
Yeah.
it'll start seeing something for you. They're like, oh, we're looking at ourselves. There must be something here, so you start
Yeah.
hallucinating because your mind's like, I need to have something here. So that's
Like-
what people do.
I truly believe that Zach believes that the sound of high heels are scary, like a Terminator coming after him.
Okay.
But I feel the fear of mirrors. That is something I've
Yeah,
definitely struggled with.
Yeah, to continue the politely agreeing train, I'm gonna go with that. Just because I can't relate to a fear that only affects Zach, I guess. And
I'm
B,
gonna
The only
Y'all-
thing that this fear has going for me is that I'm gonna wear high heels the next time I know I'm gonna see Zach.
We're gonna have to videotape that. But
And,
I'm
and
gonna.
plus, y'all ever been in a fun house? The mirror maze is the worst part of it. Always.
Dude, it's just
Yeah.
creepy.
I
don't like
I do agree with you, but to be devil's advocate and finally be like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the high heels being the most ridiculous in this one.
Okay,
So
okay,
I'm gonna go with that.
but hear me out here. I don't know where it comes. I don't remember where it comes from, but there's a belief out there that I was told that when you die, your soul leaves the body. Your soul's like trying to like get out or whatever. It can confuse its path with a mirror, and if you go in the mirror, you're stuck in a mirror forever.
I thought you were relating to the high heels bit of it, and I was wondering what tangent
No,
you
no,
were
no,
going.
If you
off
die
of.
in high heels, yeah.
If you die in high heels, you die in real life. Yeah, I'm sticking with the mirrors part of it.
Just saying.
May I remind you
No.
of the Kiefer Sutherland movie called
I
Mirrors?
thought that was Shutter with like a photographer thing.
What?
Was that not the photographer one? Now,
Yeah, I've
now
never
you
heard
got
of
me.
mirrors.
Guy
Is
in the
it
chair looking it up.
Yeah, is it mirrors? Now you got me sidetracked here.
Yeah, there is a movie called Mirrors.
Oh,
I've
it
never
is? Okay,
I've never
yeah, it
seen
was.
it.
I thought that, but I thought it was the photograph one called like Shutter. There was one called Shutter where
Yeah, I
like
remember Shutter. I've never seen this
like it was
movie.
a
I've never even heard of
Polaroid or
this
something like
movie.
that. I remember mirrors. It was like what 2006 or some shit like that.
2000
Where like horror
2008.
movies were real bad. Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
So the next two that are up is one that I kind of have a fear of as well. A fear of deep bodies of water. Now ignore the coloring book part of it because it's the only it's the only image of it that I could find that had the name.
Can you imagine
Um,
just being a giant dick and just getting that coloring book for someone that actually has like what is it? I'm not even gonna attempt to say it with my lisp. Facila.
The
thalassophobia?
lassophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like I think it's kind of like you can't see the bottom of the water. That's what I kind of get with it. Like I'll go in lakes, but if I go deep enough, I kind of freak out because I can't see past a certain depth, and I would
Really?
like to know what's under me.
I get that.
Yeah.
I always want. I'm like I think it's so cool. Like all
I
the
mean,
mirrors and stuff.
I'm one of those people if seaweed touches my foot, I'm like Scooby Dooing it over the water, just like fuck out, I'm out.
Especially if you're in water,
Oh,
you could probably run
ignore
like
that.
Scooby Doo too.
There's this like lock in Scotland, and it's like the deepest like lock. I don't.
Loch Ness.
No. Wrong lock. But there's obviously there's a lock monster folklore for like every lock ever.
Yeah.
But it's like lock. Oh, now I'm curious. But yeah, shit's so cool. It's so deep.
Nice.
Deep water. I wonder what's in there. Spooky.
All right. You know what's also deep? Belly buttons. So there's a fear of belly buttons as well. So
Okay.
deep water,
I'm not afraid of belly buttons.
for fear of
But you know what?
belly
You know what? Not scares me, but you know what confuses me? Maybe not confuses me. Outie belly buttons. Don't mean to out anyone here.
Hey-o.
Anybody got an outie?
No, honestly, I'm not afraid of belly buttons. I'm afraid of that picture though. Like it's
Yeah, I know. Like
it
you're
looks
looking at it, it is like if you stare at a picture of a belly button, it is a little unsettling. But like
What's
if you
up,
stare at
Spook
any
Boy?
photo, it can be unsettling.
Ouchie belly buttons are disgusting.
all right. Thanks for your
Is that
input.
is that a fitted sheet
We just
over
lost
you?
50% of our viewership. Oh my god!
If it makes you feel better, we're just recording this. I can cut them
No,
out.
No.
Well, I honestly kind of agree. I'll take that stand.
All right, so deep water belly buttons. What are you guys going for?
In my head, I'm gonna go with deep water just because that kind of ties into the fear of imagination. Because literally, there's a huge percentage of species down there that we just don't know anything about. We don't know, so it's just
we've
like
been
we
learning
know-
some shit recently, and that shit's like nightmare feel. Like some of the shit that
we know more about space than we know about what's in our water in the
right,
ocean.
like and just knowing we share a planet with those fucks is is disturbing.
Yeah.
Whereas belly buttons, it's like, oh, cool.
I found some lint.
I
honestly, like I kind of like there's that scene in Nemo and it like no, hear me out. There's a scene in Nemo, and he's just like swimming out into like the open ocean, and like that. It's not like scary, but it's kind of like stress inducing almost.
Yeah, that's fear.
Yeah,
That's-
but it's
that's
not
fear.
like
Yeah,
know,
but it's
I
not
don't
like
know.
crippling fear, but
Yeah.
like if something's stressful, that's causing you fear.
yeah, sure.
So deep,
Yeah.
deep water.
Yeah, I'll go deep water. Deep water.
I'm going deep, boy.
Water.
Go deep, go hard in the paint. All right. Another one of my fears. This one I really thought was just me. It just makes me uncomfortable. Is tightly packed holes.
No,
Yeah,
You thought that was
tightly
just
packed
you?
holes.
no, not even gonna.
It's just unsettling. Yeah, exactly. Like
won't do
when
it.
when
Nope.
when those like photoshops of like it's like this is what happened when I use X soap, and all of a sudden they showed holes on their arm. I'm like,
I told you,
I know
I'm
it's
coming.
fake.
I'm coming for you. I told you, motherfuckers. I said you pull up a picture of that on the screen without letting me know first. You're done for. I will have your head.
Jeez. Well,
That is a real
the other
fear.
one-
Like that is a real like phobia. I like that is phobia.
Well-
I have. That's not like
well-
yours. Like that. Ugh.
For
And the
polite's
other-
sake, you could pull up the other one, but I think I know what's winning.
yeah, the fear of the figure 8.
That's dumb. How are you afraid of the figure 8?
I think it's number.
Imagine
figure,
like
either way.
watching. Imagine watching like ice skating, like figure skating, and getting scared.
Okay, I already know what's going on, but just try to explain it to me because is it just small containers you guys are fearful of, or like what?
It's just
It's
like
hard to-
tiny little holes, and
You
like
said
if
it,
it's
like,
like
tightly packed small holes.
Okay, but
weird.
like
No,
how
like, it's-
small and like are we talking about
I
like
think gotta be teeny tiny. It's not like giant holes, kind of
Yeah,
compressed.
it's small ass little holes.
Yeah,
okay.
you probably saw it a few years back. People kept saying like, "Oh, look!" Like you probably saw like clickbait ads where like, I use Axe or Dove soap on my shoulder." Then they showed these little teeny
Yeah,
tiny
dude, that-
holes, and that's where it was. It was just like, you're like,
Ah.
I know
Oh, I
that's
think-
not what it
okay.
is.
Okay,
I'm like
I think
extreme
but,
about,
like-
like bee combs and like shit like that.
Yeah, if that's
that
I'd
shit.
like
Ugh.
for me when they Photoshop that on the skin, that's
that
what
makes
gets
it
me
even
the most.
worse.
That's what makes it the worst. Like
I
I can
can't
look at that other photo.
I can't say I fully relate, but I think it's a better fear than the figure 8.
Like it's not for me. It's not a fear. It's an uneasiness. Like I look at it, I'm like,
And it's
Ugh.
an extreme.
It sounds like a
uneasiness.
fear.
It makes me ill just looking at shit like that. I want to
yeah.
die. Like,
he
I
has
want
it.
to die.
He has a real phobia of it. Me, I'm just like, all right, I can push past this.
All right. Well, all three of us again.
Yeah. Maybe this will make us kind of split. All right. The next one is the fear of rain.
Okay.
So the fear of rain. Okay. And the fear of fear.
The only thing to fear is fear,
Is fear.
itself.
And they're afraid of
Yeah.
fear.
What's that thing? What's that like thing where you like think you have like you get like a little sick and you like think like you're dying?
What is that?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Why can't I don't know why I'm brain
The guy
farting
from
so hard.
Scrubs always had that. He would be in
Yeah,
there all the time.
Like is it as like a hypochondriac or something
Yes.
like that?
Yes,
Hypochondriac.
hypochondriac,
Yep,
yep.
that's it.
That's
Hypochondriac.
the type of thing. I mean, and I could be wrong. I don't have phobophobia, but that's the kind of like type of thing. It's just like this anxiety of everything. Like you're just like afraid of fear.
That's what people kind of associate. Like fear is really just like anxiety. You're just afraid of just like failure in general. So that's
Yeah.
kind of fear itself. So if you're like very anxious, you have a strong anxiety
Yeah,
problem.
that's
You basically have
probably pretty
phobophobia. Oh,
Huh?
does he have fear
I'm
phobia?
feeling very called out right now.
No, you're not, because none of us are calling. Sounds like T-Pain. Why is
There we go. What's the fear? of
He
being
does feel
alone? You
pain.
got that. I don't know. This one is. Do I pick with the one that's like more unique, or do I pick with the one that's kind of like just a thing people have?
What? I don't even know which one you're talking about for which one with that one.
The fear of fear, because we just kind of connected that to like just general anxiety disorder. I think because it's the fear of rain and not the fear of like thunderstorms.
But I feel like it's related. Like I feel like there's something causing you to have that fear. I feel like
your
of rain, it's
father
like it's
died
like
in a
trigger.
flash flood.
Like you see rain and it scares you because you know what like either follows or comes with rain.
Or like you had someone that you know
Because
that
if it was
died
just
in a
if
flood
it was
from the
strictly
rain.
just the fear of like rain itself, like you'd be afraid to take a shower.
That's not rain though. That's
not
water.
rain. Yeah.
What is rain to you? That's water.
Yeah, but it's falling from the sky. That's what they're afraid of.
They call it
Yeah, but
rainwater.
I feel like nobody's just like, ooh, water from the sky. I'm fucking.
I mean,
done.
yeah, they use the word rain.
No, but you.
I don't.
Now I'm thinking the fear of fear is just to piss off Alex.
Eye of Newt and
I'm gonna go
boast. Someone summon a spooky ghost.
Oh, so the guy that said don't do it
Yeah,
is
we're
doing
Oh
it.
shit, I wasn't ready to be summoned.
Put your pants on.
One person cannot vote. Ooh. That one person is currently eating a Uncrustable.
Okay. All right, I abstain.
Bam.
All right. Well, where are you going with Alex?
Rain.
Rain? I'll go with rain. That is a pretty stupid phobia. I'm gonna go with the stupid
Beautiful.
one. I mean, not stupid, valid. Weird.
Weird for sure.
Okay. All right. This is one of my favorite ones. The fear of a duck or a goose somewhere in the world watching you.
That's yeah.
There's a
I've
duck
always been
somewhere in
like
the
you always hear
world.
about this one as like a meme. I've always been super curious. Like
I
wanna
think
know-
it started as a meme, then someone who's probably really scared of everything was just like, "Oh my god, I think there is a
wait.
duck watching me."
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh shit,
No,
is
but
that
they had
dog
to come
looking
up
at
with a
me?
fancy ass science name for it. Someone had to be like, I don't know.
I mean, there's fanciest names for a lot of things now because people said it on the internet and they're like, "Well, now we got to put a name to it."
I don't know. I'm very
All the time.
curious.
The other one is the fear of sound. So, what is phonophobia? The fear of sound. Again, I had to pick that image because it's the only one with the name on it.
That is another curious one. Like just sound in general. Like
I was kind of looking like it's kind of back and forth of like this like loud sounds usually.
yeah, like I
Like
get-
day-to-day
Loud
sounds
sounds
are
I can
fine.
get, but if there's a
They
fear
might-
of sounds, well,
But if you're like living in the city and a horn honks, you're freaking out.
I guess it's like if we pick that one, like don't pick it. We don't have to worry about it because they're not. It's not like they're going to be listening to
I'm
our
just like, is it like an
podcast.
overwhelming thing? Like I know, like my dog, like
Well,
and
yeah,
some
that's-
people too, like or like PTSD, like like loud
well,
sounds
that's-
can be
no,
like
it's not
triggering.
that.
Well, no, but like I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like PT, but like I know those sounds can be triggering. But would you consider that a fear? I don't know. It's curious.
I think for like, well, dogs, they probably have phonophobia. They like even if you're saying, "Hey, there's gonna be a loud noise," and fired off,
Yeah.
they're gonna freak out. But
Well,
like people with
yeah, well, the
PTSD,
dogs, you know.
they're usually better with it. Like they're kind of ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist. How the fuck am I supposed to know?
What the fuck?
I don't know. This is what I read on Wikipedia, which probably changed like 8 times since I read it.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, so fear of sound or loud noises. I think that's the main idea. Or a fear of a duck or a goose somewhere in the world watching you.
It's too easy, people. It's too easy.
If we clarify that it's the fear of loud noises and not necessarily just sound, I think I can relate to that more that one because it's like you don't want to lose your hearing. It kind
Well,
of
like- Yeah.
I don't know that it's anybody of a fear of losing your hearing. I don't. Maybe it is. I don't know.
It's more of like an unexpected loud noise, basically. Like not like loud where it's gonna be deafening. It's like out of nowhere someone's gonna clap and you're gonna be like, oh
Like
shit,
thunder.
what was that?
Yeah, even still with that, I can relate to that more than the duck.
Might not be able to relate to it, but I just think it's silly, funny, goofy. Hashtag funny.
So we got Kyle
I'm gonna
going
go
with
with
the
the
fear
duck.
sound, and Alex going with the duck.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's down to me. I'm gonna go with the duck. I like that one. I like
Let's
the silly, funny, goofy one too. I just that's what I said. It's one of my favorites. It's a funny one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right. Last two before we go to the next few things. Are they playing us off?
Hello, I'm here to tell you something.
Give it
Something very, very special
Ooh.
about our merch.
Whoa! What is that?
What a cool design! What a cool design!
Wow, I've
Mine's
never
coming
seen that
in today.
before. Spooky ghost.
Why
Please tell me
don't
more.
one of you talk about it?
That's one lazy ass ghost.
That's what you do when you create this thing. You just hand it off to someone else. So yeah, we have a new little Halloweeny for this month. I've already got mine coming in. It should be here any day now.
Yeah, we've got. I haven't seen the updated merch thing, but we've got a shirt. Do we have? Is it just the shirt or?
Yeah, I believe it's just the shirt so far. Maybe they'll add more by the time this is sent out there on there.
We have the it's gonna be super cool. Keeping with our
gonna be purple, I
classic
believe.
weenie, spoopifying it.
Well, yeah. So, anyways, that is up there. I think it's on a purple tee. It still looks, I think, badass. I
Very
think it's
cool.
one of our favorite.
I'm very
designs
excited
so
about
far.
that one.
Yeah. All right. Into our next little round, and then we're gonna start kind of ramping it up a little bit. So, because one, we know all of them. Two, we gotta push it a little. The next one is the fear of fresh air, where a lot of people might have who just lives in their mother's basement. There's a dig on a lot of people. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. The other one is the fear of peeing. Now, this is not the name of it, but I did like the photo when I found it.
What am I looking at right now? What the?
Homie, that's you.
That's you, man.
That's literally you.
That's you creeping on a lady.
No,
who's trying to
what
get
the
her
Keeping on
fuck?
some random person peeing, you weirdo.
creeper. But the real name of it is this.
Europhobia.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So the fear to pee. So fear to go outside and get fresh air, and the fear of actually
Go outside.
peeing.
People, go outside.
Are you guys telling me you don't have a pee cup?
No, we don't.
No. But still, you'll be afraid of pee in it.
If I had the fear of going outside, I probably would. But
yeah.
Yeah, man.
You pee outside? You only pee outside? Is that what you're telling me?
You know what I mean.
Yeah. If
So-
you're afraid to go outside, you would pee in a cup.
So
you wouldn't
there
just go
are-
to the bathroom.
Yeah, like why don't you just go to the bathroom? Is that outside, Kyle?
Moving
Yeah,
on.
I think of two examples for these two. One is bench warmers. I think it's a fear of the sun he has, but I guess it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
He won't go outside. He also has a pee cup. And then the second one I think of, which is like I think is very interesting, is the actual fear of pee. Not just the fear of pee, but like, and I won't call this example the fear of pee, but it's just interesting. In the show Euphoria, there's a scene where she's just like so like depressed and unmotivated that she like refuses to pee, and she like it's a urinary tract infection. She got to go to the hospital. It's like a crazy thing.
Teenagers, man.
Well,
Never
yeah,
get 'em.
yeah. That's not.
Oh,
but
fear of
that's besides the
teenagers
point.
is honorable.
I don't know. I
mention,
think
by
it's
the way.
just very, very interesting. Pee pee poo poo. You know what I mean?
Pee, pee,
Yeah, I
poo,
was
poo.
gonna say we could go we could go through like the highs and lows for each, but as I've learned, it's the funny haha ones that are going up. So P, funny haha.
PP.
PP's gonna move on. The
PP
PP.
for the win.
I'm curious of how people pee. Do they just piss themselves? Because they gotta pee eventually.
But like they don't. Well, I mean they do, but they don't. Like I said, like
I mean,
and this could be inaccurate, but I assume it's possible. Like you can hold your pee for so long and it can be very detrimental to you,
yeah.
but you can still do that. Like it can be very detrimental to your physical health.
Oh yeah. All right. So moving on. Our next one is the fear of long words. So there it is again, just in case you forgot.
Ah,
Against the fear of ants.
that's a hard one. Because now we got a real boopy fear against a silly goofy fear.
I guess.
I don't know how to
feel
compare them.
I feel like, well, I'll wait because I'm the host. I gotta wait. Gotta wait. I was told to wait.
I'm gonna
White.
pick ants because long words can't bite you.
I'm
Obviously, you've never been dissed by an English teacher before.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but ants will bite me.
oh shit. Okay. Oh, this is hard. What is the fear of ants called again?
I'm not gonna butcher it.
Oh, we can't say that
Myrmecobia?
one. I honestly was gonna go with that one just because I thought it'd be
Myrmecobia?
easier to say, but I don't even know that we can say that one.
Covia?
So I think I'm gonna go-
Myrmecophobia.
Myrmecophobia.
I'm gonna go with the fear of long words. I still think it's maniacal and
Yeah,
malicious.
I'm gonna go with the
hilarious.
fear of long words as well. So the ants are dead. We put some raid on some of these ants. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
easy money.
Easy money. All right, next one. Fear of mirrors and the fear of deep water. Actually, I'm sorry, high heels. No, it's deep water.
I'm still gonna go with deep water on that one.
Okay, all right.
I gotta go fear of mirrors because it's something more
Ooh.
I can relate to a little bit more. I should scary as fuck. It's like a dimension into a
And you
different
put
world.
two back to back. That's
Yeah.
like infinite.
Like go into a mirror and just stare in your eyes long enough, and you won't even see yourself anymore.
It makes you better. I probably just won't feel anything.
I'm sorry. Shout out to comedian that I love. If you look into a mirror and you say Bloody Mary 3 times, your dad's gonna think you're gay all through middle school. Shout out to Kyle Kinane for that one. But I'm gonna go with deep water. It's not mirrors. If Zach was here, we would have gotten it.
Oh man. Oh well.
Yeah. So deep water moves on. You might want to cover your eyes for this one.
Yeah.
Alex.
Thank you.
Yep. There you go. All right. Fear of tightly packed holes against fear of rain.
Oh, I again. I mean,
You mother.
the one that someone here can't
You're done
physically.
for.
The one that somebody here can't physically look at. I think that's gonna have an easy time winning.
Yeah.
Nah. No, we're going with the other one, so I don't gotta fucking see it anymore.
Nope. Fear of packed holes.
Rain.
All right. Moving on. Fear of packed
Fucking
holes. It is. Moving it on. All right. Next one.
Oh, fuck me.
Fear of a duck always watching you, or a fear of peeing.
That's ooh. That's a
You know-
steady round.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna vote for the peeing just because with the picture of the ghost, I think we can use it. If we get it to the top, maybe we can have those stalking charges pressed against Spooky Ghost.
Wait, what? Why am I here?
You can't hide in the shadows forever. You and your evil.
I will. Let me just bring it back. I'm gonna pee, so please come out and scare me. Does that
Oh
mean that's coming
no,
in?
I
Oh,
really
no.
have
Oh.
to pee right now.
Yeah. Oh no.
I will not resort to stupid stupid pee and poopy jokes.
Glad to see that somebody here thinks stalking is a joke.
So we finally brought him in and he didn't want us.
Yeah, no, I am still sticking with the fear of pee to bring spooky ghosts down.
All right. What do you got, Alex?
Oh man, this is a hard one.
Hey,
Because on one hand, silly goofy duck. On the other hand, pee pee poo poo. Like there's no lose here.
have you ever played Untitled Goose Game? Great fucking game. Great fucking
It's
game.
a pretty
Anyways,
solid one.
You're right. You're right. I
fucking
gotta go
game.
with silly goofy duck.
I'm gonna go with Silly Goofy Duck. I like the pee pee poo poo.
He's just gonna keep stalking people.
He's gonna do
the
it. Whether,
duck?
he's gonna do it. Yeah, Kyle. You know there might be a spooky, scary ghost out there stalking people with their pee, but there's also some fucking duck out there just watching people stalking.
He's
them. We
got
gotta
a
take care
knife
of that too.
in his bill, hunting you down.
Yeah, dude.
It's called Untitled Goose Game, not Untitled Duck Game.
And no, it says duck or goose. The thing is, duck or goose is following you and hunting you.
Water
That's the fear.
fowl.
Yeah. All right. So we're getting there. I think it's semifinals. So we have fear of long words. There it is again. Giant fucking mess. Against deep bodies of water. What do you guys got?
For me, I feel like this is where the funniness of long words wears off.
Yeah, I was gonna
Really?
say if you don't stick with the lassophobia on this one, I don't-
Taphophobia. I think I got to go with the water. I get it. It's spooky, scary.
You guys going with the fear of I'm gonna go with the fear of long words because I love hearing like that's my favorite fun fact is the fear of long words is like 27 letters long.
It is very funny, but like,
All right.
if it was more unique, maybe because the fact that what is it? I pulled it up. The fear of palindromes is abophobia, AIBOH phobia,
Yeah.
which is also a palindrome.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
All right, you might want to close your eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know what's coming.
See you
Tightly
say it.
packed holes against the duck. Tightly packed holes against the duck.
Duck.
I'm not doing this to like piss off Alex. He can't look at it. How
I
is
know.
anything going to
Yeah.
beat that?
If you didn't
Duck.
want to do, if you don't want to do the long words because it's not funny anymore, I'm not gonna do the duck anymore because it's
I
literally
am
scaring the shit out of you.
Completely operating in only my best interest at the moment.
Yeah.
Bias has taken over.
So now we're getting to seriousness because now it's the fear of the tightly packed holes against deep water.
Have you ever seen like a fucking sponge? That's best of both worlds, dude.
Were you okay watching SpongeBob as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh my
that's not
God.
bad. I'm like,
I think this one's gonna come down to Jesse because for me,
Ooh.
I think for me it would still be lassophobia. Given that the other one is crippling Alex at the
Well,
moment.
if we're at the very end here, I think I'd have to go with trypophobia because it's obviously a very real fear. I feel it.
so
my
is
heart and soul.
lassophobia, but
Yeah, but like
So what are you guys going for again?
I'm going for the little tiny holes because they're fucking
Deep-
gross and creepy.
deep water.
Oh,
Do you see anyone like people are afraid of deep water, but have you ever seen anyone just look at the not even be able to look at the ocean?
You guys
Yeah.
literally put me in my hell. Deep water. I know someone that is completely afraid of deep water. Like even if they can see the bottom, they're afraid of it.
Yeah.
I got kicked in the
so if they're
face.
standing on a beach and they're looking out in the ocean.
No, like
That's
they were in a
scaring them.
pool and they could see the bottom, and I came up and touched their foot and they kicked me in the face because they freaked out over it, even though they could swim just fine.
Well, could they look at a picture of a pool?
Yeah.
I can't
They
even look
just
at that
don't like
picture.
being in it. They just don't like being in it, and they don't like the idea of like looking into a deep darkness of a sea.
Sure. I get it. Valid fear.
Yeah.
But I can't even look at a picture of my fear.
Should I show it again? No.
Fuck you. You can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna look at the screen for the rest of the fucking episode.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, man. It's
Going.
I have seen people who have issues with like who will not watch even like movies that have like an underwater theme to them. Like
Yeah.
obviously they can handle
I think-
animated stuff like Little Mermaid fine, but if it involves like
Yeah, but that's
adventure
like that's a whole
underwater-
atmosphere encapsulating that fear. That's a different than just seeing like a picture of the ocean.
I think we were biased because Alex and I both have this fear of just like these teeny tiny holes. So I'm gonna say deep water is gonna win it because more people definitely have a bigger fear with that. Like you hear it all the time.
I hear all the time. Trypophobia is a really big thing.
I don't know.
Well, no, well, let's fact. We'll see.
Oh, I show it again?
No, I do not.
Let me just pop it up real quick.
Okay, fine. The other one wins. Great, fantastic.
Yep. All right. So let's get that ghost back before we head out.
1 in 6. Wait. 1 in 6. About 1 in 6 people have some degree of trypophobia.
How many people have degree
I'm
of
getting there.
phasmophobia? You gotta hold on,
Alex
Ghost.
is not aware of how a voting system works.
No. So 1 in 6 people, or approximately 70% of people, have some degree of trypophobia.
What's your source?
5 to 10% of people have thalassophobia.
What's your source?
Google. I don't.
Oh yeah, but what on Google? Google doesn't do this themselves. They just-
Healthfind.com.
Healthfind.com.
You use
Why
Wikipedia to
do
find
we have a
Actually, I use
podcast
Wikipedia
if
for
we
one.
could just look it up on Google?
Yeah.
You know what, bitch? I'm sick of your ghost ass.
Wait, you can't be sick of me. I'll be here forever.
Not now. Evil dies tonight.
I banish
There
you
he's
with a
out.
fiery
There you go.
flame. Yeah, run away. You're scared.
Cross the
Max,
streams.
I will
Cross the
You can't
streams.
just
Get them out of
banish
here.
me like that.
I
You
will
gotta
banish you
do
to the
some
depths
kind
of
of
the ocean.
ritual, you ding-a-ling.
All right, Bing Bang
Bippity
Bigaloo,
boppity boop.
remove you from the stream. I'll do.
Dick in the shoe.
He's
Goodbye,
done. All right.
ghost.
Goodbye, stranger.
So we were picking the water.
Yeah, the water ones. Water wins. Congratulations.
Go
wins.
water.
Go water.
Go water.
Go for a celebration. Go buy the coloring book of the Lassophobia.
Can you imagine if they made a coloring book for? I mean, it probably actually do. Oh, you motherfucker! I'm gonna just go away. He's just gonna fucking walk away.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
I hope you're all happy that this is the reason I'm not sleeping tonight.
I had no.
Because that
part-
photo-
I had
that
no
photo
part
of
in that.
young you?
So I had no part in that, so I won't feel guilty.
You're a bystander.
Yeah. Follow us at a sequel nobody asked for. If this was a good episode in your eyes, everybody wanna say good night to our audience or good day or whatever they're watching it.
Good day, sir. Or madam.
Well,
Spooky Ghost.
I mean, oh shoot, I'm still a spooky.
You wanna say any last words?
Oh my god.
He's a
I got
real
a
boy.
normal voice again. Wow, you guys cured me.
I do shit.
Okay, well, just
still
really
not-
quick.